Oh, Samsung, changing the revolutionary world of technology, making it so that now the visually impaired will have the best device to see, essentially. Welcome to this video. Samsung just announced a very early stage folding phone prototype yesterday, and the developers conference, Samsung's developers conference. Very interesting, but they announced the Galaxy F. They didn't really. It was very sketchy. Okay, they dimmed the lights so you couldn't tell the details. But according to an article, they were there when they were demoing it with the lights on, and we're popping the pictures up now as I speak it. So this phone is awesome. I hope it comes out next year like Samsung says, because it is gonna have the Infinity Flex display. As you know, Samsung already has the Infinity display, which like curves into the edges and stuff that they use right now currently in the S9 and the Note 9. And it's a great display. Samsung's always been king of displays, but now with this Infinity Flex display, you can basically fold it out, and thanks to the OLED technology, you can't really tell where the line divides the two displays. So it folds out into a 7.3-inch display from I think a 6.3, 6.5-inch display. So you get a little bit more display size, basically another identical display, almost doubling your screen size. This is revolutionary. Those of you who are visually impaired, or those sighted who are getting into that age where your eyes are going bad, you're like, oh man, I need my glasses to look at my phone, or oh, I need to put my phone up to my face. With these foldable phones, especially with the Samsung one, since it's completely foldable and pocketable once it comes out, you can essentially have a 7-inch tablet in your pocket. That's gonna be awesome. Obviously you're not gonna talk on your phone with two hands like hello. No, when it rings, you have to flip it close so you can look like a normal human being talking on the phone. But it's revolutionary because now there's no need for as most of the visually impaired, who are always on the go and don't have the time to have a big monitor in front of them all the time. You have to carry around a 15-inch laptop, or a 12-inch tablet like the iPad Pro. And it gets annoying carrying so many big old gadgets with you. Basically with this kind of phone, it's not really big enough for heavy consumption, so say for like writing an essay for class or something, like you can on the tablets, on the iPad Pros and stuff, and on like the Pixel Book, which I need to do a video on that because that's a fascinating tablet in itself. It's leading to the point where we're getting to the point where basically you can have your phone become your tablet wherever you are, and that's going to be awesome. So you don't have to, have your phone so close to your face. Like I have it so close, and now with the tablet, you can, use your phone as a 7-inch tablet and have it a little bit further away from your face and get more screen real estate, and enjoy your experience more. Now, what is the downside to this? I already said the accessibility, it's great. You can have a bigger screen real estate and stuff. But now the downside is the fact that, okay, when you have a normal smartphone, you make the font size a little bit bigger and you adjust your settings. The downside is how is it going to be where you can switch profiles from one display to another? Google said that in Android 9.1, or the next version of Android coming out, it will support foldable displays, which will be excellent. Now, without a folding display profile, when you fold your phone, essentially, how are you going to deal with like font sizes and resolutions and settings like that? Like, could we possibly have a setting that it says, hey, when the phone is folded, use this profile. When the phone is not folded, use this profile. If that is the case that they do that, then that will be the best phone for the visually impaired and for nearsighted people. I don't care what phones are out there, that phone is going to beat them. Okay, like, yeah, you could have a 6.5-inch phone, but how about if you have a foldable 7.3-inch phone? You know what I mean? There's just no such thing as out there, except like the Galaxy. There was one that was like the Galaxy, forgot the name. It was almost an 8-inch tablet, but it didn't sell so well. It was a phone back when the S3 days, the Samsung Galaxy S3. It was a huge tablet phone, but it didn't fold. Samsung says that it's going to be out by 2019. I imagine you're going to get the big old price that Samsung puts on all their stuff, the Samsung tax. You're probably talking about $1,000 smartphone, but that's okay. If the camera's good and the display's foldable, then you can have the best phone for the blind and visually impaired. Mostly for the visually impaired, though. For the totally blind, I think the best phone currently is still the S9 Plus in the iPhone XS, because it's screen size. But I talked about that in another video. But with this folding phones, the bigger, we're gonna get to the point where we can have a 10-inch tablet in our pockets. Our phones at some point are going to be so slim, the panels are going to be so slim. You've already seen the paper, what is it called? It's a paper TV, wallpaper TV by LG. That TV is super, super slim. If we can get panels like that are super slim and stack 3 of them or 4 of them, for example, then, and make it still pocketable, you can basically have a 12, 13-inch tablet in your pocket, to the point where those of us, could use very large font sizes on a tablet-sized smartphone, and then when you don't need the display, you just want your normal answering calls and basic functionality, then you can flip it, flip 2 halves and then make it like a big old tall phone, or flip the others and completely flip it and get a normal phone. I hope I can create these animations as I'm talking about it, because yes, I do want this to happen. Oppo and Amazon came out. There was a leak. Amazon was kind of like a leak as well, but it was like more publicly. And then Oppo did this thing where it was like a leak as well, and they were bendable displays. The Oppo and Amazon phones have not gotten to the point where you can completely bend them, and it looks like you're breaking the display when you're bending them like that, like the Oppo and the Amazon ones, because they don't have the OLED technology that Samsung does. Samsung is the one who distributes the OLED technologies to Apple, to some of the other smartphones out there. They are the ones who dominate the OLED display game, and LG has some as well. But LG is second runner-up in the OLED game. Just like for cameras, almost every smartphone has a Sony sensor for cameras. It's just one brand dominates most of a certain hardware component. It's just the way it works. So if Samsung can dominate this display market, we will see more foldable phones, and we will see this foldable phone technology grow throughout the years, and it'll be to the point to where you can have huge size 32 font size on your phone, and basically read a book and do normal tablet tasks that you can do on an iPad Pro or on a normal 10-inch iPad Pro. You can do them with no problem, and then just fold it up in your phone, all Star Trek like, and just go on with your business. And that's going to be, to me, that is the dream of the perfect visually impaired phone. Samsung already started on square one by making this foldable phone. It's going to be awesome to see multiple halves being able to fold them together. It's going to be awesome. Now, this whole bendable display thing that Amazon phone and what's this Oppo, the Chinese company, which they have really good phones. They have like the Find X, which is like a bezel-less phone. Oh man, I promise, once blind power grows to 1,000 plus that I can afford buying phones like that, I will start reviewing phones and accessibility and stuff. But because I like technology, it's my passion. So once we can get to the point where we can start having 10-inch tablets in our pocket, then that's gonna be the point where I'm gonna be like, Star Trek is becoming real life. The whole Tony Stark situation with like Jarvis. It's gonna get even realer. Now with like artificial intelligence, and it's getting more and more and more insane. And I am so happy that we can be alive in this era to witness this changing point in technology where, just in 1960s TVs were black and white, and 100 years from 1960, so 2060, we're gonna have Star Trek style technology. That is insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out the articles. The Infinity Flex display thing. There's explanations for that. I was reading some articles on how I made this video, and I'm gonna put all my research down in the video description so you can see it. This is gonna be great for the blind and visually impaired. It's gonna be great for the visually impaired because we'll be able to ditch our tablets in very near future, probably 5 years from now. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and you guys have been killing it. I mean, we hit almost 70 views in one video in like less than 24 hours, which is awesome. And we're already at 303 subscribers. So we're ramping up, and I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the Blind Power fan base is growing, and I have a little secret for you guys. Let's just say it's a mobile app that I'm working on, which is related to Blind Power. It's going to be like a parallel company to Blind Power, and I can't wait to tell you, but I'm still in the process of developing it. I'm coding it myself. Hint, hint, very, very near future, like January, February, you can get your hands on the app. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know what to do. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Hit the subscribe button, and remember to enable the notification bell to get all notifications of Blind Power uploads. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.